Alright, in this video I'm going to show you an effect of my mentor, which is Ed Marlo. And a lot of people's, know that Ed Marlo is, revolutionary. And his last book, which was put together by John Rockfarmer. This is one of the effects, and it's called Harry and Bessie. And it's inspired me to do. I have many variations of it, which I've shown in other videos, which I call the Harry Houdini's Transpo and stuff like this. Well, it's inspired from Marlo. So I'm going to show this is a Marlo's version that inspired a lot of it. So you start off, you have the, this represents Bessie and Harry Houdini, okay? You can pattern about them. World's greatest magician, greatest escape artist. A lot of people don't know. He originally called himself the King of Cards for a period of time, right? And he was the arch rival of Blackstone, right? They weren't arch rivals, but you have to read in the history of magic. So you talk about the history of magic, you talk about Harry Houdini, and Harry Houdini is represented by the King of Spades, and then we have the Queen. Okay, so the Queen of Hearts. So we're going to show the box is empty. This is going to represent the sub trunk. So what we're going to do is load Bessie into the sub trunk. We talk about the illusion. We have the rubber bands wrapped around it, so we can't do anything. And then what I do here is I take the King of Cards, Harry Houdini, and watch what's going to happen on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And then I'll show you that inside the box here is. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do this. It's really simple. There's many different variations. So here's what you do. You start off, just wrap some rubber bands on the box. I'm going to show some other versions in other videos where I have slip boxes and really cool things like this. But for this one, you just wrap 3 rubber bands around the box because it looks kind of like the sub trunk, or representing the sub trunk. I use 2 kings, and that is because if you accidentally flash, you can maybe get away with that in case people are looking under and stuff like that. What you do is you use the King of Spades and the Queen of Hearts. You have this on bottom of the pack with the extra king there. What you're going to do is you can actually have these signed if you wish. Makes it a lot stronger, so it dispels the notion of dupes, right? Because you're not going to use dupes. I mean, you could use dupes, but I'll show some other variations in other videos, right? So what you do is you have that. You're just going to start off with a double lift here. So that's a double there. And I'm going to show this very cleanly. Now the box, you're going to have them look at it. They look inside, make sure it's empty, then you close it. Now you're going to do the cam move. The cam move is like this. It's discrepant. It's going to look like you showed both sides of the queen. As you talk about Bessie, you're going to take off a double, and it's going to look like you've turned it over. But all you've done is you've gone like this. So it looks like you've turned it over. But you did it. You did the cam move. You load that in there. Okay. Now, very important that goes, and that's what's going inside, but you're not going to show. That goes, very important, underneath the flap of the box. Okay. Now this is going to be here, and you're going to use your body here to help the way you're sitting. If you're standing up, it's going to be your leg. Okay. So this is going to be at a slight angle here. It's going to be to your body. This is so that this doesn't slide. You're going to set up for a double lift by doing an LJ. You riffle 2, or you can peaky count. Get a break on 2. Turn that over. You're then going to as you square up the pack here, you can go like this just to give a reason to square. You're going to do a Vernay's break. This is a Vernet break. It's called a Vernay's break. Different names for it. With your ring finger underneath here. What that's going to do is going to allow you to do this change as you go 1, 2, as you go 3 here. Okay, you're in position for this. Okay, for the load, because here's the load. Okay, you're going to drop this. See, you show it. You turn the deck so they can see it as you go 1, 2, on 3. You drop this. Now your hand just comes back. It immediately goes in. What I'm doing here is I'm loading it right in. See, so it should happen as that hits. So let's do that again. This is ready. Okay, it's right here. It's ready. You can do a triple spinning lift, whatever you want to do here. As you square up, get the Vernay's break. That's your right ring finger underneath that. You're not going to let them see that. It's done as you square up the deck. Hold it like this so you can see the king. And you're right in position. Everything is ready, okay? You go 1, 2. It'll look like that. 1, 2, 3. You're going to toss it kind of that way. Okay, now it's actually clipped. It can be clipped in the pinky. I think Marlo clipped it in the pinky, actually. But you can do that too. We'll try it both ways and see. I like this one because I feel like I have more control. It's almost in like a Steranko palm. I think he used it here, but let's try it. Let's try it Marlo's way, just in the pinky, just minor variation. So you make a dribble. That's so that you have a reason to come over to load it into the pinky. You show it here. 1, 2. Okay, I can see why he did that because it goes back further, right? That will load it in. Once you load it in, you're going to pick up the box because all the attention is here. You're going to pick up the box, okay? That's what he does. Now, it's very important when you open the box, you push this in, okay? Because watch. When it falls out, nothing will fall out. You can show this empty, but there's actually a card in it, okay? If you look closer. Because the flap is holding that back, and that's the method that you use for that. So I hope you like that. That's Harry and Bessie, okay? So that's what it will look like. And then you show it empty, like that, okay? Just don't let them see it. There you go. It's Harry and Bessie, Transpo. Thanks to Ed Marlo.